Only a disclaimer, because YouTube don't play that. Everything I say is for entertainment purposes. Please read.
Like, I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. I don't want to waste my time on doing this. I don't want to waste my life force and my energy on this. It's for a good cause, but it's still a waste. Bullies, people who feel like that they can just put their essence on somebody else. I really feel ill towards that. The world is the world. People gonna do what they do. I don't care. But when it affects me, I care. I'm not gonna lie, Dave Chappelle said it like real crazy, bro. Like he said a real crazy thing. He said, I don't care what you do, but how far do I gotta partake into it? Basically, like how much does it have to affect my life before you're happy? And will you reciprocate? That it's affecting my life? I'm yapping. I'm gonna be doing a lot of yapping. That's what I'm here for today. We got a big problem, man. Chud the Builder, Dalton Eatherly. What's wrong with you, bro? And goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of this video. I don't care what you do, but when you're affecting me, when you're hurting people, when you're pushing hate and trauma to its limits and you making a game out of it, I don't care if you did it for views. I don't care if you're really, truly through and through racist. I don't care. We finna go over this because somebody needs to say something about it. And I'm not even gonna lie. He's already gotten all his social media stuff taken. He's being ostracized in his community. Really everywhere, on the internet and in the real world. So that worked faster than I thought it would. So it's bringing me to my problem now. So he's already lost his job. He lost his kid to DCS. And we're about to go over this fundraiser thing that he's also about to lose because he just raised $37,000, maybe $38,000 now. But that's not gonna fly, bro. And I'm targeting Gift Send Go. Gift Send Go, which is the people or the platform that he's currently got his fundraiser on. I wrote them multiple times, bro. Very, very formal emails outlining everything that we're about to go over in these few paragraphs. So, I mean, I could just make a whole video just out of this donation situation, which is my biggest, it's my biggest concern right now, bro. So, yeah, we're gonna get into it. So what we have here is just a few videos. I want to give y'all some context. If y'all don't know who Dalton is, he's a grifter, and they call them gropers or grifters. They're far right extremists, bro. If you don't know what the far right is, it's like, I wouldn't even call them Republicans because that's a false narrative on them. It's like all of the racists, I'm sorry to say, all of the white people are people who want to be on that side that are racist, and they're claiming America is theirs. That's a big problem to me too. I think that's the biggest problem to me, that they are allowed to say that. That is so malicious, bro. You're telling me a country that you had no knowledge of is yours after it was taken from people who already had it. Okay, first thing, that's where the logic bubble ends for me. and apparently for everybody else too that feels like him, because the reason it ends for me is like, is that not a clear sign of like they will try to unalive you or get you unalived or not care about that? You know, they wouldn't care if it was by their hand, or you know, their day would go on if they knew you passed away just because of how they feel about you, or if you were hurt, or if you don't have anything to eat, just anything, bro. And beside keeping it to yourself, you label it as free speech. My brother, there's also something called hate speech also, which can trump free speech, because free speech is limited. I don't care what nobody say. Free speech has been twisted and turned to, oh, I can say what I want to. No, you can't, bro. So we're going to get into this. This is the first video we about to watch.
He chimping out. Is that you, camera? What up, nigga? How you been, nigga?
Now, right there, he said it, the N word with an A at the end. Whatever. Ain't nobody about to trip on you for that, bro. It's when you blatantly pull out all of that trauma from both sides that you have been educated on. I have been educated on. This gentleman has been educated on. This store clerk that's about to say something to him has been educated through their lives about the serious capacity of your antics. I don't know why you didn't think nothing was going to happen. I don't want any harm to come to Dalton. I just want justice to be served, and it is being served. The last serving of justice for me is going to be for Gifts Go to do what they're supposed to do and take this man Fundraiser down. But I digress. We're going to get to that.
They chimping out again.
Who is, look how he is.
Nigga?
This somebody's mama, bro.
They chimping out again.
This is somebody's mom. Who is doing anything to you besides what you're doing? You recording, he recording. This lady is with her son, bro.
And
Watch
he went
this.
viral as fuck. You saw that? Called his bluff. You know what I'm talking about?
He only smiling because he with his mom. Bro, this is a little, like one teenager, one young man. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Like, is that not enough people to be traumatized? One person? For, bro.
The real YNs recognize real. Real niggas recognize real, but you fake. Nick.
And I'm not gonna lie, this is more of a light-hearted video. This don't even make me mad, bro. This don't even make me mad. This don't make me mad. It don't, cause he trolling right now. Like I said, he ain't say nothing crazy. The N word, all right, with the A, not the hard R. Okay, that's all right. But
You ain't allowed to say that word.
Oh, I'm not? Do you know what America is? Free speech. Look at this nigga chimping out.
I don't know what you doing. We're recording together.
You still ain't doing shit. And you still ain't do nothing. He still ain't doing shit. Tell me I can't say something again. This is a fucking America. This is America. I can call him a nigga if I want. You know what I mean? Keep chimping out. Dumbass nigga. He's still chimping out. Look at these dumbass niggas. Look at these dumbass niggas chimping out. And do something about it. Leave me alone, Nick. Leave me alone, Nick. Nick.
Do something about it.
Nick. Dumbass Nick. Keep.
now, whole time, I don't know if it's this video, but majority of his videos, he has his gun unconcealed on his hip, which, bro, don't nobody really care. If you know one thing about hood people, even if they anywhere close to being hood, bro, a lot of people don't care about guns, bro. Even if they really do care about it, they just trying to act hard, bro. That's the last thing that's gonna threaten a black person is a gun, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They gonna say whatever they gonna want. They gonna say whatever they want to you. That's gonna get them more hyped up. But I just want to congratulate every other person that was opposing him that did not get violent with him. And I want everybody to take that into consideration. Oh, black people so violent. Black people. Who got violent with this man? Who got violent with him, bro? And if they did, which is probably very highly unlikely that they did, he causing all the problems. He causing all the problems, bro. I feel like that should be a charge anyway. You're promoting hate speech. For one, your hate speech, that's a crime. If I'm not mistaken, that's a felony. Multiple occasions online, you are documenting yourself and involved in hate. You're pushing it. You're manufacturing the hate from your own self. I digress.
Chipping out. Keep chipping out, nigga.
Okay.
I used to wake up every morning choking on thick meat.
That's crazy. So, finna watch another video. I'm just trying to take y'all through, so if y'all don't know who he is, bro.
Videos, you were saying something weird, dude.
What about it?
That didn't want to serve you anymore because
What
of it.
videos?
Videos of you, what was it, saying the N-word or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. So,
Your name Dalton?
yeah.
Gotcha. We're gonna refuse service tonight. Just to let you know.
Oh, so free beers?
Free beer, but we're gonna ask you to leave right now.
Oh, you want me to leave right now?
Yep.
For
Yeah,
what? For what reason?
Just refusing service. We have the right to refuse service to anybody.
For what?
We have the right to refuse service to anybody in our restaurant.
Is it because I said
Wait a second! They don't want to give Chud the Builder a beer?
I'm a white man that says the N-word? That's why you don't like me.
We have the right to refuse service to anybody in the restaurant.
You gotta love it. So,
Your name Dalton?
yeah.
Gotcha.
So, right off top, it was one restaurant he got kicked out of, and then, you know, this is a compilation of him just getting kicked out of places. You feel me? Now, I'm gonna be dissecting everything he say on these videos because it's crap.
We're gonna refuse service tonight. Just to let you know.
Oh, so free beers?
Free beer, but we're gonna ask you to leave right now.
Oh, you want me to leave right now?
Yep.
Yes.
For
Yeah,
what? For what reason?
Just refusing service. We have the right to refuse service to anybody.
For what?
Now, this is where the contradiction come in at, right? Dalton is so heavy on free speech and do what you want. Everybody got a right to. So this man that is employed at this restaurant is telling you, we don't want to serve you. Then he gives him elaboration on it, like, we can refuse service to anybody we want. Why are you arguing, Dalton? Why are you arguing with him? So it's leading me to think that you just got a complex, bro, or you got something wrong with you where you can't differ between your different motor skills. Like you can't maneuver through those. You need help because he just told you to leave.
We have the right to refuse service to anybody in our restaurant.
Is it because I said
Wait a second! They don't want to give Chud the Builder a beer?
I'm a white man that says the N-word? That's why you don't like me.
We have
Bro, we didn't give you a reason. We said we don't want to serve you. Leave. There is no, I'm glad you know why you gotta leave, but it's it is quite ironic that you know why you gotta leave, but you asking why you gotta leave. Okay.
the right to refuse service to anybody in the restaurant.
You gotta love it. Freedom of speech is not free anymore.
Police are
I'm gonna let you know right now, Dalton. That's another thing we gotta talk about. Free speech wasn't built off of your back. Free speech was not built off of your back. Free speech was implicated for countering the same thing that you're doing right now, bro. It's a countermeasure. It's not something to be weaponized. It's a defense, bro. Free speech is not to be weaponized. And this is what happens when you weaponize it. It comes back on you in the worst way. Because you can only use that for justice, bro. It was implicated like that for a reason. So it couldn't be ran over. It couldn't be manipulated. It couldn't be thrashed into what you're doing. Like it.
That's all right. Police are on the way for what?
If you don't know Chud the Builder,
For weeks, I've been getting harassed. I report the harassment.
Then I'm not gonna lie, bro. Swole, bro. You could have such a good career, bro. Like you could have such a good career, bro. You are amongst men. You are a handsome man. You are amongst. You are a high value man, bro. If you wasn't like this, bro, you. What you doing? But you decide to just get on here and be the example. You want to be the example, but you see how karma and the universe work. And then his own people not even behind him no more. Bro, you should have stayed working out and chopping wood, bro.
I made some videos where I stirred some people up.
You should have stayed chucking out, man, because now
But I did nothing illegal in those videos. The Clarksville PD.
Hate speech is illegal.
It's all the pressure from the people believing those slanderous videos. And they say, why haven't you arrested this guy? They look into me. They make a post saying, hey, we're investigating on whether we can do anything and charge this person. They see I did nothing illegal.
I'm here at the courthouse on recess. Been here since 9 in the morning. It is now noon. Defending myself for the order of protection, I got served because I posted a video of a woman assaulting me.
Sure, if that's how you like to look at it.
What was your name?
Yasmin.
Yasmin?
Yeah, you don't have to take a picture of it.
Hey, don't grab my phone. Don't assault me. There was no need for that.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. She shouldn't have did that. It's cause and effect for a lot of stuff. And I don't even know what happened before that, bro. The recording started right there. Whatever, bro. If she assaulted you, get her locked up. But I just want to let you know what stand your ground is also. So I don't know what the laws are where they were at. But here, you can't get in nobody's face like that, bro. Why would you get in somebody's face like that?
So we got the order of protection dismissed because zero evidence of me doing anything wrong. She said to the judge, we need to get him stripped of his right to carry a firearm because that would be good for Clarksville. Said that to the judge. Guess what? I got me an escort back home.
he got arrested a little while back because he was going up to people that were black and telling them they were chimping out. Now, on his defense, he said these people were breaking the law and he just wanted to call them out on the shit that they were doing. But
call the police. I don't know how big you are on citizens arrest, and I don't know who gonna let you arrest them as a citizen. But some places you can do that, bro. But call the police on them. And I've been seeing this this ongoing string of, like, every time somebody that feel like that, like Chud feel, every time they see something happening, they feel like it's their job to do something about it. Can we talk about that? Like, okay.
But it looks like we're in some uncharted waters now.
And they come and arrest me for the harassment that I've been.
Dalton, for the safety of everyone involved, because of all of the death threats, please just stay out of things till things are better. Praying for you, but please stay out of the community. Oh, community chats, and stay away from the church. Oh no, stay away from the community chats, community and chats, and stay away from the church property. You and I can also have a visit somewhere or some other location. Once the death threats stop, praying for you often. This is a priest supposedly that, and I've heard this priest come into play a lot with this situation. Because for context, Dalton was supposed to get baptized in the midst of him doing all of this. Like, they said no. Because, and it wasn't just because of death threats. And I don't even know how true that is, bro. I ain't heard the priest say nothing, but just say it was for death threats. Okay. That's crazy. It needs to be talked about. I hope nobody do nothing to that priest. That's crazy. But I want to say this the best way I can, bro. And I can't even say it to make people understand that won't understand or can't understand or don't already understand. But if you wake up every day since you were a kid and you have not only heard about either the people defending your skin color or your skin color or anything beside you that's getting ostracized. Every day you wake up, I'm talking about just so many memories. I can't think of one day where I haven't heard about racism, where I haven't heard about black people oppression. Black people aren't good enough. Black people are over here. The segregation is enough, bro. I live in Indiana. I'm built for this. You feel me? Like, I'm built for this. You think the South tough? No, it's more open down there. You gonna know where the segregation at. Up north, you don't know where the segregation lie, bro. It's in your face without you knowing. It's more dangerous. So, like I said, I know the death threats is crazy. Focus on that man. Focus on Dalton, bro. It ain't nobody else but him. Everybody else doing their job. X, Twitter did their job. Banned him. No more money. TikTok banned him. No more money. YouTube is no more money. But then he goes to Gift Send Go.
Reporting that they do nothing about. Then they paint a target on my back and say, you're not allowed to leave the state and you can't carry a firearm.
And as we can see, they dropped all the charges, so somebody has to wonder, is what Chud doing technically wrong? I mean, some people are saying F around and find out, but should a business refuse service to this man? I mean, unless he's in the restaurant going up to people and saying, why are you chimping out? I don't think that they should decline service from him just because he went viral being really provocative. Some would call it racist, some would call it a bunch of noise.
Y'all don't want to serve me because of
that's just purely
free speech?
That's not.
And it's crazy. And this is the only reason I took this. I feel like I took this case, bro, because for one, I didn't want to do this. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is the last thing I want to be doing right now. I'm an activist at heart, though. I'm built for this. I was put in position to say things when other people don't say things. Everybody can't get ran over, bro. Me personally, I'm not the one to be ran over. You're not going to run over nobody I love. You're not going to run over nobody that is like-minded and like-hearted like me. Ain't nobody perfect. And I hate this man that went and did this. But I'm about to debunk how it's not racist. It's very racist, sir. And I'm about to show everybody.
Who's the owner?
Dylan Gent. If you want to contact them, then you're more than welcome to. They got an email.
So, like, y'all are totally anti-free speech here?
That's not that. It's just kind of. Friends are black. Yeah.
So your black friends don't allow you to say certain words?
Bro, I swear I did not watch this video this far. I watched a little part of it just to see how crazy it was. You know what I'm saying? You literally heard me say at the beginning of this video, if you say the N-word with an A at the end, bro, black people have made this word so popular. I can't even blame nobody for saying it. Like, I hate that black people say this word. I don't like it. I have a song where I got a cold, bro. I got the coldest bar in the world. Bro, I have the coldest bar in the world, bro, about that. It's like I said, they made it to a sin. Like, people did. So like, if people get the habit and get to saying it, they around black people that don't care about them saying it. I don't care about that. Let's get to the nitty gritty, bro, and quit beating around the bush, bro. You too swole for that, bro. You too old for that, bro. You have too many problems going on to be playing. Bro, this world is crazy, bro. To be so openly hypocritical, bro. You literally say to, don't nobody trip on you until you get that hard R. You in front of a black lady, bro, in that story. He was in front of a black lady, bro, saying that word, bro. She looked like she a good 50, 60. How much oppression has she seen, bro? Leave it alone, bro. This is digging into something that's, y'all will never understand it fully, bro. It's genetically embedded into us. It hurt, bro. It hurts. It hurts. And then it gets to a point where, like, it wasn't right. It's not going to keep happening. You're not going to do it to me. So what? Nah, I'm chimping out.
Videos for saying something weird did.
So that's that. So this is a little insight into him.
This is my dog, John.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I had to not be an activist how I wanted to. I promise. I was in line to work at the NAACP, bro. 2020, it changed my life. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a lot went on that year. Besides COVID and everything else that happened, like, that was just a shifty year, yo. It was a lot of shift going on that year. And you know, it gets to a point where even in the Bible, bro, in all ancient books, it don't even just gotta be the Bible, and anything that go back like that, mostly all the big stories are the same. And then it goes to, like, okay, even the civilizations that couldn't even possibly have contact with each other because they were split up anyway back then, you know what I'm saying, for the same reasons, and or from the same source. And it's like it goes to just stuff that's embedded in us, bro, what's right and what's wrong and everything. So it's a place in there that say it's gonna be a time where people just act like they don't see nothing, or they gonna act like ain't nothing going on. This not one of those times, and I cannot believe it, because like I said, he's getting his justice from Ari Kerr. And I hate to do this, but if this didn't trigger me, the next thing I'm about to show y'all is very triggering. So I gotta just let y'all know that. It's a trigger warning, so we're finna get into it. Let me move my camera back. So honestly, bro. So this is Gift Send Go. This is it's a fundraiser website. So Chud made a fundraiser. Help the Chud. Look how that's arrogant. That's so arrogant. Help the Chud and his family. He think it's a joke still, bro. So his goal is $100,000. They've already raised $38,564. Campaign created by Dalton Eatherly. Campaign funds will be received by him. Nah. Like, we're gonna dissect. I was gonna go through these paragraphs and then watch the videos, but since we already watched the videos, we can clearly just go through this like quick and just because it's really getting me mad, bro. Like, this is really getting me tight because I've already reported this to the proper authorities. There will be more correspondence going out. I haven't received correspondence from Gift Send Go. I sent them 2 formal emails outlining, summarizing, and letting them know everything that was wrong with this situation. This goes against their terms and conditions. It goes against their private policy, and it goes against their user agreements. We're gonna read this. My name is Dalton Eatherly, and I'm reaching out with a heavy heart, fighting to protect my family and business. Just over 1 year ago, I started DLE Contracting in Clarksville, Tennessee, out of sheer necessity. I was fired from my previous contracting job after BLM activists targeted me over words I shared online. Jokes and opinions they twisted to end my career. He's lying on this fundraiser already. That is a lie. You chose to get online, take the most derogatory term arguably in history, and go outside in the South and say it. No matter where you go, don't say it. But you went outside in the South, in Tennessee, where you're comfortable to do that at. And how is he comfortable? Look at this. This is the cream of this video, bro. This is the cream of the crop on this video, bro. Right here in this donation section, in these comment sections, bro. Papa Snog, $5. Not much, but I just wanted to tap in to show support for a working guy against the betas. Like Beardson & Co. What is that? The restaurant that kicked him out? Let all real tap in. Best of luck to you and your family, Dalton. This is my biggest problem with this fundraiser. Is this not hate funding? That's not the only one. That's not the only one. Shout out to you. Tap in with Kino Casino. They love to hear you call in, and I'm sure. Great show. And they used to hate on Bean Soy many years back. They don't these days because he's irrelevant. Now Dalton is irrelevant until this fundraiser. He ain't irrelevant right now, but he on his way. He'll be irrelevant when all this stuff come down, when this fundraiser come down. But anyway, keep on fighting, brother. I know you do the same for me if the spots were reversed. Don't even want to know what 07 means. I don't want to know what that means. It's probably something crazy. God bless you. You didn't deserve to lose your job. Like, y'all don't got kids. Bro, this man is around kids, around interrupting people's everyday lives. On his own accord, of his own free will, going to do this. And posting it online. Not only that, and let's not act like posting it online is the big impact. What about the ripple effect after posting it? Which is why you were in the situation you in now. If you would have never recorded it, wouldn't have happened. Racism happens every day. Go be racist. I don't care. But This is more of a world acceptance thing. Give, sin, go. This not y'all company motto, man. This not how y'all rock, man. This not what y'all stand for, bro. Is it? So, Dalton, you are an inspiration to so many. I hope you and your family stay safe and healthy. Enjoyed your videos. Keep up the hard R's. What are we doing? Here we go. Christ is King. Okay. How? All of these comments are hateful, hate inspired, hate inspiring, hate filled. Galatians 6:9. Anonymous givers. He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you. Who? How do y'all feel like God is talking to this man? How do y'all feel like Jesus is talking to this man, inspiring him to do this stuff? If Jesus was talking to him, he would be inspiring him to not do these things. Does Dalton know Jesus? Does he need to get to know Jesus? I have never heard of nobody getting turned down to be baptized in the history of my 36 years. You had to trip out, bro. This is your own accord, bro. Give, sin, go. Take this fundraiser down. I need everybody to like this video. If y'all don't like none of my other videos, like this video, bro. Just like it. So it'll get pushed. Because like I said, I'm writing 6 more organizations today. And Give, Sin, Go. I'm also going to write you guys again today. I don't care if it's the holiday, the New Year. Get on y'all game, bro. Like, for real. I don't care about none of that. I don't need no business days in between my correspondence. I need swift, prompt action. Like, straight up. So, with no other way to support my family and my precious 2-year-old son, I poured everything into this small business, working tirelessly to provide for my family and build a future. I don't know, word around town, Dalton don't got his son number, bro. You're lying again on this fundraiser. Even if it is for your son, don't put him in this. Don't put him in this, bro. Because my outlook on it and everybody else's, you got to be an idiot to not think this. Hatred. No, racism is taught. You could be a hateful person and have to get out of that. Racism is taught. It's proven, bro. You put a whole bunch of kids in a room, they don't care about that, like toddlers. They don't care about that. That's the last thing they're going to notice. They're going to be like, oh, okay. And it's going to be over after that. Y'all stretching it out for, it's almost hundreds of years now. Y'all stretching it out, bro. And then expect me to not say nothing about it. Because it's slipping through the cracks. No, bro. But now that dream is under attack. Not for the quality of my work, but for what I say online. I've shared mild jokes, unfiltered thoughts. And yes, sometimes I've used the N-word and what I thought was edgy, humorless, a harmless humor. Bro, you know the hard R ain't harmless because you can't say it without getting demonetized. Let me say this again. Why did you lose all your stuff, bro? Because of the hard R, right? You didn't go up to black people, hey, you want some McDonald's? Black boy, you didn't say that. You didn't say that. You didn't say, hey, you want some donuts? And you use the one that'll go there. That make everybody go there, bro. And you see the after effects of it now. So they weren't just mild jokes. They were definitely unfiltered thoughts, and you can have your unfiltered thoughts, but don't make them into words. Words have power, sir. Anyway, I know it's controversial, but it's my right to speak freely for hundreds of people in my city that are slandering my business, spreading lies to tear down everything that I work for. The hate has escalated to a horrifying level. I received death threats so vile that they shake me to the core. People are threatening to R-word me, M me, and even threatening my innocent 2-year-old son with unspeakable cruelty. As a father, hearing these threats against my boy breaks my heart and keeps me up at night. Bro, I don't have nothing to say about that, bro. That is a very unfortunate situation. And it's very good that I hope you don't have him. I hope he's safe. Hope he stays safe. I hope you stay safe, Chud. I don't want nothing to happen to you, bro. Nothing should happen to you behind this. You should have just not did this. And then this needs to come down. This fundraiser needs to come down. Change your life. I don't care. But this can't. Because if we allow this to go, and I can't think how many other fundraisers have just slipped through the cracks. You understand me? But this is crazy. I don't care about him getting the money. I care about it being allowed. That's what I care about. I don't care that he's raising money. He needed it. Okay, whatever. I don't care about people that much and what they got going on until it's spilling over. You feel me? I don't want to get dirty. In the midst of this nightmare, a spark of hope has emerged. I went viral on Instagram, gaining over 23,000 followers who connect with my story. Fellow racist people, other like white supremacists and stuff, like my resilience and my refusal to be silenced. People are beginning to stand up for American ideas and values. Bro, this is a big problem, bro. Standing up for American ideals and values, bro. This is not your country. You are a citizen of this country. You live here. You contribute, help build it. But the moment you get to going on stuff like this, bro, you ain't contribute nothing, bro, to nothing. You just got lucky and was born here. Just like everybody else, me included. You got lucky to be an American, bro. The race is American. It's not black or white. It's not. It's not black or white, bro. I had to go nationalize myself to be a Moor, bro, just to. You feel me? Because you're not white. You're something else, bro. You have to trace your genealogy. I'm not black. Those colors don't exist. Those are voids. Look into your law. And I'm digressing, but people are beginning to stand up for American ideals and values. Yes, they are. That's us. We on your top. Yeah, because what you mean? This comment section, that's the American value. Are these American values, y'all? Can somebody let me know? Not all heroes wear capes. Some just call out dumb. Lead the way out of the cave. Others will follow. Stay brave, for the devil will twist the truth. What? Bro, this has to be a joke, right? I know this is a joke. It gotta be a joke. This platform is a chance to turn things around, but right now I'm broke. That's not a good situation either. I don't want him to be broke. Just want him to change your life, man. Change your morals, bro. The slander has crushed my business income, and I'm struggling to keep food on my table, pay our bills, and protect my family from this onslaught. I need your help to bridge this gap and rebuild. Aren't you a builder? Build it yourself. Chud the Builder. Build it yourself. Oh, you don't have no money for no riddles, isn't it? Can't get your little tools out. Can't go in your little tool shed, right? You busy wiping your own nose, bro. Cause it's just, come on, man. You got a lot of mucus, bro. Your donation will go to covering basic living expenses to keep my family secure, exploring legal options to fight the slander and protect my family from these vicious threats. The threats, like I said, bro, I hope no harm come to you. Don't nobody need to do nothing to this man. Please, don't nobody do nothing to this man. We need to preserve him because he's a human. He deserves life. And we need to preserve him because he needs to get his justice. And due diligence need to be paid, bro. Finding new ways to create a sustainable income for me and my family. That's cool. Change your life, bro. You just started a business. You had all these followers, bro. Your business would have boomed. Now you know what not to do. See, this is where God and Jesus comes into play. Now you need to learn your lesson. That's what's happening. The universe works in these ways, man. This isn't just about money. It's about standing up to a mob trying to destroy not just my family's future over words. See, now this is where I'm getting unsympathetic because you're lying again. For our family's future over words, but our rights to free speech as a whole. If you've ever felt silenced, attacked, yeah, I'm black. Of course, the people you were doing that to, you don't feel oppressed. You're embarrassed. You're on your last straw. Your last leg. Attack or punishment for your beliefs or for your beliefs. You know this fight. My business is only a year old, so it's Sunny Day editing. Oh, we twinsies. Born from necessity after I was canceled once before, but now I'm facing it again with your support, with your dollars, brother. I can raise above this hate, provide for my family, and prove that cancel culture will not break us. Hold on. Every dollar, every share, every prayer means the world to us. Thank you for standing by my family in this battle of freedom and survival. With gratitude, Dalton Eatherly, aka Chud the Builder. I had to end this in my ruckus voice since everybody wanted to joke. It's all fun and games, man, until somebody get hurt. I got hurt. I'm very hurt about this. Was I about to watch this too? The two things? I don't know. So, I don't know, bro. I feel like dang. Give, sing, go. Take this fundraiser down. Take the fundraiser down. It's hateful. Roll that outro.